Mateus. Now, can they get him away? Turan. It's Van Dijk. Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a shade optimistic. Mikel. Pedri. Pedri takes control of enemies on the move. That's good running with the ball. And he's running for the drive!
Fuck yes.
And he's there to get it away. Aimed beyond the defence. In towards the back stick. Yep, it's a corner.
Pole लगे यार but इतना नहीं हिच.
And we have our very first corner.
Mohamed Salah, bro.
Roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Salah.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bergkamp is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those...
Goes for a shot! Goal! Celtic! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid
Pitch,
to do.
man. पास अगर एक वो होता ना पक्का गोल हुन्थ्यो यार.
We all love a trial, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Tries to pass it through, and it's been played through. Real chance!
यस्तरी खुस्किन्छ हो डिफेन्स थ्याट.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
यस्तो छ यार डिफेन्स के भन्नु थ्याट.
This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Mateus. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Celtic are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a
And we'd
game,
like to inform you
breathless
now that the
and
latest
laced
travel
with excitement.
information is currently being displayed on the
Terrific
screen.
half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And we are back on the way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Batistuta! Batistuta! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here, and he shoots! Pedri, very much a man of this moment. Mohamed Salah could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time
Hmm,
too to
kaya
get
da
this
hareket
third. And
Salah.
the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up
Nerede
getting
yine?
more. He's full of hunger and running.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. And it's Thuram.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Maldini. 60 minutes played.
Işte çutiye düşünenler
Pedri.
değil mi?
Rijkaard knocks it out wide. Some really good ball movement. Pedri. Pirlo. Threads one in. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple
Değil mi?
miscalculation.
That's it.
No more, no less.
Celtic ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, that's a key interception. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That has not gone well. And it's Pedri. Pedri, face to face with his great rival. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Roberto Carlos.
Evet. Yıllaydı ne?
Celtic really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Yıllaydı ne yer?
Nice looking ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest.
Çutiye gol haydi
Still
değil.
no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's Cruyff. Out to the left it goes. That's a nicely shaped ball. That has been knocked
Pas mı
clear.
beni?
It's skewed away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly
Pas mı
concerned.
değil
On
mi?
the field, number 9, Batistuta. Number 15, Mateus. Number 8, Bergkamp.
Draw bekarda draw yer.
Number 18, Owen. Number 7, Hirotoshi Nakata. Number 21, De Bruyne.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Owen. And it's hoisted clear. And we're done. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Mohamed Salah claiming the man of the match award.
Çutiye se
There is
ham.
very little
And we
room for
come to you
argument.
now with a brief request for support
And
for
after all
our
of that,
charity
Jim,
fund.
what do you
Champions
think?
in Football.
Kabule. Sen. Ese que lingeto que se tinge ham. Tackle wasn't the goal ছেড়ে দিশাকে geri Io bel sana. Salah was really good there. He play as a false nine, no? It's too good.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2
Hello
hours,
everybody
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored four, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, just skips past his man. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot!
It's the defending sir. यार ऐसा है defending तो कैसे चलेगा रे भाई?
Wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his
गोल भी
teammates, how
नहीं
dare
मार
you
पाता
doubt
हूँ.
me?
No defense, no goal.
Celtic are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Sweetie, press.
He's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with the corner. They're first. Donadoni, who's short. Oh, just lacks a decent finish.
How about that touch control? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
That's well spotted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nicely aimed pass. Floated through. Roberto Carlos. Pirlo. In with the challenge. And it's Eto. Played into space. He is through here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Rijkaard.
पास ही नहीं होता. पास ही होते ना क्या? पास ही होते ना मेरे प्लेयर वाला.
Mohamed Salah. Cruyff. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
इस तो चूतिया नहीं देना.
The pass is intercepted. That's the throw. Madrid have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Couldn't squeeze it through. Celtic are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. Driving through the middle. Courtois defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling.
That's pretty clear.
Short
It
हुए
is
ना
a
क्या?
foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
की गेम है यार.
Plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Rijkaard. Looking for options.
Has been indicated.
In for the pieces. And the keeper couldn't hold it.
जहाँबाट ठोकेर अपोनेन्टकै खुट्टामा पुग्नुपर्ने छ.
Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
मार दे प्लेयरलाई घुच्चाड उ गर जे गर.
45 minutes are up. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, so the manager has
Hello
to
everybody,
resist.
and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
And the action is back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
It's gone for a throw-in. He's found the way. Pedri! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Haaland. That's been cut out, well played. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's come to nothing. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't kick out that killer ball.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pedri. And here's Cruyff. Celtic finding their passes. He's in a good position here. Oh, well played. Cleared without complication. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrated on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can. And
Oh, he's been caught napping! Real chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Substitution.
Madrid have their third corner.
Let's bring some soup. Where's
And it's been taken short.
nice, I know.
And now they can spring out of defence. Pedri looking for a runner. And it's been played through. There's a no-nonsense
लेकिन
tackle.
पूरा स्क्रिप्टेड छ क्या
well, he
पूरा
got rid
स्क्रिप्टेड छ.
because he was under pressure.
Azar. Here's Haaland. Now it's Donatoni. Haaland. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And he welcomes it in. Casemiro. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And Dijk calmly anticipates. And it's Pirlo. And he welcomes it in. Oh, good take and a good air. Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
Substitution in progress.
Celtic have their second corner now. Terrific! He has done it! And what a climax we have here!
चल कसरी पुगेर I don't know guys.
Will want that one.
I don't know.
Celtic, if
This
they
is
felt a
state for
chance
Mohamed.
of a fairy tale finish.
Blitz को लागि हो कि हेडिङ को लागि हो I don't know.
Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Basho. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Basho. And that will be it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven.
के छैन के छैन 17 अब नाइस अब Crazy error, Mohamed Salah is bro. Crazy error, crazy. के लाग्छ चप्पलले ल तेरो चप्पल ठिक छ हैन त तरिका
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello
ready to lock
everybody,
horns.
and welcome
This
to
is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge
Teta YouTube
Fabio
monitor.
Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but...
यो चाहिँ रियल टाइम ओबियस
Again,
जेबाट
whatever he lacks in height,
गरे
he
होला
makes
त्यही
up
छ
for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Batistuta. Can he spark a counter here? This is Beckham. And the flight, real chance!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's good play. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Caught offside that time.
त्यो
Sends that a long
कन्सिडरेसन
way. Turan has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And Batistuta! That is decidedly lacking.
Bangladesh really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's well spotted.
Celtic are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Petri crosses it. Bullish header! It's hit the uprights. Danger averted for now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Cruyff.
positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Beckham. Tries to play it through. Nice bit of trickery. In by James. Can't stop it going out. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Just eases him off the ball. Ibrahimovic.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Celtic with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter.
First time miss here.
Batistuta. And it's Salah. Saliba. Oh no, what has happened here? And here's Mohamed Salah. And here's Cruyff.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Salah. Threads one in. Lovely, now then. Mohamed Salah! It's there!
Mo Salah guy.
They are right
My
back
guy,
in business.
you are.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the bus.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser. I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are back underway. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Okay, अन्त प्रेस गर्नेलाई अब म ठिक पार्छु ओके गाइज.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Great vision. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk. Pirlo. Mohamed Salah is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Maldini. Van Dijk. It's Roberto Carlos. Eto'o. Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. Now, can they get him away? Chance!
First time Salah
Keeper
missed.
has reacted superbly there.
First time
Mohamed
really.
Salah actually didn't do an awful lot
Substitution
wrong,
on the
to be honest.
field. Number 7, this. Coming on to replace him is number 21, Rivaldo.
It's their second corner of the game.
No, yaar. How it's कसरी मिस भइरहेछ के यार.
Resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
This keeper is too good यार. मानना पड़ेगा.
Celtic
Mikel is
are,
good.
of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need
Yes,
arise. And here's Osimhen, played out wide. Costa Curta. Here's found the way through. Ball driven towards the far post. Rafael Leao. And that could set him on his way. And this is Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's a very deep... He's having a shot!
कसरी भएन यार.
Oh,
How is
Celtic!
this not
And the game is well and truly turned
Offside.
on its head.
I'm shocked यार.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
यस्तो नि हुन्छ गाइस त्यही भएर. ए अफसाइड हो बिल्कुल नै रोक्ने का है.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this one off in return. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Great ball if he can get there. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
यस्तो टक्सिक मान्छेहरुले चाहिँ के गर्नुपर्छ थाहा छ.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And time is up. Celtic
Mo Salah is the main guy.
the
It's
hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
it's back to back way. Play him as a CF. Right, use him as a CF. It's too good, too good, too good. Guys. Makes a run, comes to back pass, you know. Then he's not late. We will do everything. Okay. This could be a real tough guy. आज कोही नि लाइभै आएन यार म चाहिँ भएन अब छेट लाइभ आऊ आए कोही त लाइभ आऊ यार लाइभ आऊ न प्यारे मजा हुन्थ्यो हुन्थ्यो प्यारेहरू एक्लै खेल्नु गफ हान्दै खेल्नु मजा छिटो गर्छ
Welcome to today's match. Celtic against Botafogo.
kita.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone
Yeah,
involved
they
is
didn't slow down.
absolutely up for it.
Ani ta ka छैन सेन्सर पनि यहाँ फेरि ल बल्ल को आयो यार
Well, we're underway.
हैन
Franco Baresi still to this day the ultimate benchmark for anyone
रुक
with a defensive mindset.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost
Kata
like having a
hideko,
defender and the
something
playmaker
kata.
combined.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, see, saw that coming. That was well
यसरी नि
played.
अब नि
Well
खुट्टामा
stopped.
छ बल चाहिँ यस्तै हो नि
Well, that defending is unapologetically
And that is
persistent.
even-
It's almost personal, and it had to be.
अन्धा प्रेस
Roberto Carlos, and he's picked out the run. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. It's a cute ball, neatly clipped into space. And it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective involvement.
Rijkaard. Pirlo. That is a little undercooked. And they're back on the
यो
ball
अन्धा
again.
प्रेस गर्नेहरूको चाहिँ अलिक
Maldini. Celtic looking to pass their way through. Nicely weighted ball. Konate getting this one clear. Belletti. Cruyff.
अलिकति के हुन्छ नि पास खेला खेला हुनुपर्छ नि गेमै बिग्रिन्छ
This is
पास खेला भने
Batistuta.
खोज दिइहाल्छ स्याहार्ने
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Foot in. No, that was never going to make it. Let's look and place it forward. Guardiola is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. For the game's first breakthrough goal. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Played back in. Roberto Carlos. Nicely aimed
अटै लिन
pass.
उनी हुँदैन ठाउँै स्पेसै
Roberto
मिल्दैन
Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. And it's Parla. Aimed beyond the defence. Maldini.
त्यही नभए बस यो हल्लाइरै मात्र भयो
It was a half that could have some, should have.
Zero
some.
sub, zero
As the
sub.
whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over
And
here.
we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is
Well, it's been
currently being
nothing but
displayed on the
frustration,
screen.
really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are back underway. So neither side has yet
क्या
broken
बात हुई
through.
यार ने
Cruyff. Pedri, very much a man of this moment. Zanetti. And here's Batistuta. Pirlo. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Can he get it through? Rijkaard cuts out the pass.
कसरी यिनीहरूको यस्तो उ हुन्छ क्या
Game to take off here. 0-0. Cruyff.
म पनि सेम जस्तो खेल्यो अपोनेन्ट त्यस्तै हुन्छ अरे
And dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And Here's Batistuta. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Celtic needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
And the pass wasn't good enough.
And it's Parla. And this is Luis Suarez. Throwing.
Tempo राख्नु पाइरहेछ म यस्तो 20 सेट चल मेरे घोड़े
Substitution
ल
for Celtic.
कुनै हेर्दा हो
Number
वेलकम टु
14,
लाइभ ल
Johan Cruyff. Number 9, Ito.
ए सरी यार
Number 7, Rijkaard.
Oh no, what has happened
Number
here?
8, Pedri. Coming on the field, number
Now it's
23,
That's a
Rafael
danger.
Leão.
Luis Suarez!
यस्तो लामो
They've
खाइदिनु
done it! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as
यसको
planned.
कस है
Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they
अब
required.
यो नेट दिले चल्न थाल्यो क्या अब
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No,
सर्टै
and
लिँदैन
yet
जस्तो
there's
भाइ
no way through.
कसरी
Now it's Messi.
हुन्छ त
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
This usually is the time teams go
True
into
bit also, yeah.
conservation mode.
And that is going out for a goal kick.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Luis Suarez. And the finish!
सक्यो भने
He's got a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Another moment of magic. Oh. And time is up. Celtic were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. So what are your thoughts on today's
Please
game then,
turn your
Jim?
attention to the
Celtic
screen for
desperately
information
failing to
provided by the
impose
local
डिभिजन
themselves on
2सँग
the game.
हेरेँ
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two
Hello
sides get
everybody,
ready to
and
lock
welcome
horns.
to today's
This is
match.
football at its finest.
Manchester United against Celtic.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Ronaldinho, the man who you could say was the man once upon a time.
Yeah, certainly wasn't the noughties. So many games where his magic just shone.
And of course, there was that really famous game in November of 2005.
I know the one you mean. One of the most dominant performances by an away side in Madrid. He was absolutely instrumental in securing that 3-0 win.
What a couple of goals he scored. Individual masterpieces, the pair of them. He just tied them up in knots.
Yeah, the defence was described as showing no guts and no attitude, but I think that's harsh. I think we've got to focus on Ronaldinho. He was simply too good on that day, and nobody, and I say nobody, would have fared any better.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Facing up to it, tries from a long way out. Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's
झूला
not
लगायो
even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Looking for the run. Celtic are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
हजुर
And this is Eto'o. Mohamed Salah! Goal! Celtic!
अनि थाहा थिएन र
And that is goal number 20. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And it's Messi. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Eto'o. Rijkaard, who's steaming forward. And he's on his way! And he's had it! And now it's a race for the ball. All the way through, so back it comes. Cruyff.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but... And the finish! Sensational from Haaland!
ओ सो तू तुम आ गए मौत के तमाशे देखने
Manchester United are back!
वो अंधा प्रेस करने वाला तुम था क्या अरे
No
भाई
goalkeeper would keep that out.
टैकल भी मारने जाना चाहिए क्या
Bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible.
Oh, shooting chance!
आहा टैकल भी मारोगे ना तो और भी फ्रस्ट्रेट कर दोगे तुम
Well, look at him. Furious on
बस
the
टैकल का
side.
कमी था भाई
Having said that,
इतना
the
प्रेस
manager
इतना
applauds
प्रेस
his effort to find that bottom corner.
किसे कैसे कर लेते हो भाई ऐसे
Roberto
प्रेस
Carlos promptly onto that.
Two
That is
added
that.
minutes has
हम
been
तो नहीं कर
indicated.
पाते यार
Boughton spots it.
हमसे तो नहीं होता ये सब प्रेस
This is Eto'o. Decent chance!
Well, he said.
Referee's had a look. And he's
कैसे
blown
मार
his
लेते हो
whistle
भाई
for
ये सब
half-time.
प्रेस
Nothing to separate
हमको
the
भी
two
पता
teams at
होता है
half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break with
Hello
a swell.
attendees, this is a
And we are
lost
up to the
children's
break.
announcement.
Oh, what a half the
Father of a boy in
One
a
good,
green
but it could
backpack
easily
kindly
be
contact
3-3
a nearby
or
member
more.
of staff.
Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. That pass just didn't quite work. Pirlo. Searching pass he's played there. He has found the way through. And this is a shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Celtic get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the boys that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that is as far as they're going to go. No way through. Van Dijk. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Salah. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
ये इधर का मार
All the
देता
way
है
through to the keeper.
मजा आ जाता है
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can
कुछ
sustain it.
नहीं करती है
Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Mohamed Salah. Look at the space. Shapes to shoot!
मुझे पता था भाई ये कार्लस बिल्कुल गोल मारने वाला नहीं है हमें पता था कि तुमसे ना हो पाएगा बेटा ओ साला तुम्हें हेडर चाहिए क्या एबिलिटी मुझे से मांग लिया करा ना मैं दे दूंगा आपको तुम ही तो हो अभी मेरी जान
Who's going to be first to this? And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Defending of the desperate variety.
Celtic clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Roberto Carlos hops him off it and wins back the ball. Cruyff touches it back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Good effort from distance.
ओह इसमें भाई आज कहाँ गायब भएको यार तिमी नआएर यस्तो अल्छी लागिसकेको थियो यार मलाई यार सब यार तिमी नआए त यार यसो गफ भन्ने नभए एकजना गफ भन्ने नभए लास्टै नमजा
After which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Hello everybody and quick announcement now. We
Claiming
would
the
like
man
to
of the
ask
match
you all to
award.
kindly stay
And there
seated
is
during
very
the match.
हो भने यार अघि मलाई त्यस्तै थेत
How would you summarise what we've seen?
ती ए बाहिर हान्दियो यही किपर छ यहीँनिर हान्दैन यार के गर्ने भने के हो र त्यस्तो काम के हो भ्यालेन्टाइन्स विक आउँदैछ काम पर्न थाले तिम्रो हे भने त्यही भने किपरले आएर खोसिसक्यो सर्ट हाने त मरिजाउँ यार छ्यास छुयो भने गोल हुन्छ होइन अप्पोको चाहिँ फेरि अप्पोको रणमतीको दाल में कुछ काला तो नहीं है ना तिम्रो ढिलो आउनुको कारण काम पर्नुको कारण कि मिलन के आस तेरे ने मैले सब्सक्राइबर ओन्ली मोड राखिदिनु पर्ला जस्तो छ यार गेम डिले उस्तै चलिरहेछ त्यो रिस्टार्ट गरेँ म त तड्काए भनेपछि कुरो काम त्यस्तै हो कि के हो तिम्रो मैले जे सोचेको त्यही अपोनेन्ट त राम्रो गर्लफ्रेन्ड छ भाइ तिम्रो त्यो मलाई जितेर आउनेहरू हुँदैन होइन सब्सक्राइब हान्नको लागि त्यो आउनेहरू हान्छ सब्सक्राइब हान्छ होला हतार 2010 भन्न आउँछ नि साला क्या ओभर खेल्ने छ नि सिएसमा ए त अप्पो त राम्रो छ किन भेला खेलिरहेको ओइ बच्यो यार ए म कहाँ लगेको छ ठाउँमा ड्रप गर्छ होइन तर बेसी तल झर्छ क्या चाहिने भन्दा नि बेला बेला चाहिँ हान्न खोज्छ त यार 10 जनाको बिचबाट नि ठुक्क लिफ्टेड पास हान्नुपर्छ के गरे अहिले यस्तो उहरू राम्रो खासै मलाई राम्रो लाग्दैन हो बेबेतोको मैले खासै लाइभहरू हेर्नु यस्तो केटाहरूको रिभ्यूहरू के गर्नु यार एक चान्स थियो बाहिर हान्दैन तर म धेरै नाटक पार्ने भएर त्यसै छट्ट हानेको भए छिर्थ्यो मलाई होइन या म्याच हार्नलाई अब जिरहेको जस्तो छ ओइ जब पाएँ त्यही पास ओभर कन्ट्रोल देखाएको त्यसले चाहिँ यस्तो म्याच जसरी पनि हारिन्छ क्या यस्तो भएछ जेसुकै गर्दाखेरि पोस्टमै हान्दिनु त यार केटाहरू त के हो यो त्यत्रो स्पेस थियो यार साला त्यही भने यार डिफेन्डर काम लाग्न छोड्छ क्लियर हुँदैन बल हैन
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
हेर त यसको पास नसली चाहिँ
He's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal.
minutes has
Just
been
when the
indicated.
भ्यान्डाइक सेन्टर फरवार्ड बन्दैछ छिर्यो छिर्यो जहाँबाट एकदम छिर्छ अब त यो म्याच हारिन्छ नि के
Devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Excelsior. There's the whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here.
यत्रो झडा कसैले बलले नजित्या क्या बलै विन नगरेको
Complacent.
ए
They need to go with the same intensity.
गोल आउँछ होइन खुट्टै लाग्दैन पागलहरू हुन्छ यी
He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively...
ओइ यसको पनि त्यस्तै भयो त
The post.
स्मार्ट एसिस्ट हो क्या यार यो त स्मार्ट एसिस्टको मात्रै यस्तो हुनु भने खासमा चाहिँ यस्तो खालको मिस छ
And it's Petri, and he's managed to get free. Tries to pass it through. Excelsior can breathe again. Just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
डिभिजन
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Cruyff.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Roberto
कहाँसम्म
Carlos
लग्ने
down
कार्लोसको
the left wing.
लास्टमा आउन यार केटा हो
Chiellini calmly anticipates. Canted up with 2 goals already to his name. Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's in another chance!
ब्लिच मार्ने भयो
He does have an assist to his name. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Cruyff. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's quick to get it clear
दिन हो
again. Pinches it off him. Nicely weighted ball. Cruyff. You can run onto that.
स्विच गरे कि
It's Eto'o! And again.
अब अर्को समर अब पैसा खै हुनु त यही पालि सब के अरे रिमुभ भइसक्यो भन्छ
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite
घन्टा
outrageous.
रिमुभ हुन्छ त्यो पहिला देखाउँथ्यो नि त्यो स्मार्ट एसिया पुरै चिनिन्थ्यो नि
Clinical.
त्यो चाहिँ
What a
चिनिँदैन
game this is
मलाई
turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a
स्मार्ट
fantastic
एसिया चिन्यो भने चाहिँ
appetite
अटो
for goals.
क्लियरेन्सहरू हुन्छ नि
So now the difference. Big chance!
अहिले मैले अघि मलाई छोडिदिन्छ है
It
अब
is
हान्नु
no
सिधिस कति
contest.
हुन्छ
It is a landslide. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Excelsior are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an
Sure,
absolutely
yeah.
fabulous spell
Mhm.
for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Neatly clipped into space. Mohamed Salah!
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control.
स्मार्ट
And then
सिस्टममा
that jump is speed.
लगाइदियो त्यो त
After 87
त्यही भने
minutes is
Still trying to make a game of this.
सबलाई ऱ्याङ्क पुस हान्ने छ
Finds his way through.
Mohamed Salah.
यस्तो त हुन्छ नि
The key substitution.
ए,
Top stop.
सारा त बरान्छ कि हाम्रो त के गरे यत्रो यार जितिसक्यो त हो के चेन्ज गर्नुपर्ने छ यसलाई यार अब यस्तो बौलाएर त आइपुग्छ
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Keeper has taken decisive
Added
action.
minutes has been indicated.
हामीले चुतिए गोलहरू खान्छौँ नि यसमा रेसेसहरूले खासै खाँदैन क्या फाइदा छैन यसमा चाहिँ भनेपछि ठिक हो यार 100% चाहिँ है त्यति बेलासम्म त केही भइसक्छ नि त ठिक त्यत्रो दुःख केही गर्थ्यो होला यो उनीहरूले कोनामीले
And that's that.
यार
A tale of two
Dallas
teams,
is
one
frustrated
irresistible,
गर्दै
unstoppable.
त जे पनि हामी यो खेल्न छोडिँदैन अब यत्रो खर्च यसले कोनामीलाई फाइदा मतलबै छैन नि 19 लस पुगिसक्यो यार यो पालि विनभन्दा बेसी लस छ कमब्याक हान्नु आज भनेको नहुने रहेछ अलिक पछि पछि चाहिँ ओप्पो अलिक लुज आउनु थाल्छ घर ब्रो जी ब्रो रे अरे भाई तुम कौन हो ये वाला अभी मुझे वो करने वाला हो क्या फिक्स आइसक्यो ओ सो यु आर माई ओप्पो बङ्गलादेश से हो क्या भन्दा भन्दै आइपुग्यो पखाएर यो त ओन्ली ऊ मोड राख्नै पर्ने हुँदो रहेछ क्या भोलिको लाइफमा चाहिँ राख्छ होइन कमेन्ट आइवाजेर ओप्पो भन्नलाई भए पनि आइपुग्छ नि गुड गेम ब्रो गुड गेम यु प्लेड वेल प्लेड नाम लिया सेता नाजिर ओ इंडिया से हो इंडिया कहाँ से हो भाई Yes bro, I'm from Nepal. नेपाल से हूँ भाई इंडिया किधर से हो भाई तुम
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement's
match.
already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
Thank you bro. This salah is good bro. In winger this is wasteful, but in
But he does have a certain X factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now. But
मैं डिफेंडिंग में हक देता हूँ ना भाई इसलिए ये है प्रॉब्लम देखो क्लियर हमें करना ही नहीं है क्लियर है
oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
ओके मेरे भाई
Certainly
आओ ना
impressive, Peter. Great run, just a
It's
shame
from
the
Delhi.
finish let him down.
अरे दिल्ली से हो भाई आई हैव अनदर नेपाली फ्रेंड सेफ अरे भाई नेपाली का नाम ऐसा नहीं होता भाई वो कहाँ से हो ओ अच्छा स्ट्रीमर है वो भी तुम्हें वो जो भी बोल रहा है भाई या कुछ भी बोल रहे हो मुझे नहीं लगता है कि वो नेपाली है, नाम सुनकर ही अब इसको क्या हो गया।
He's had it taken off him. Mateus. The most accurate pass. Now it's Cruyff.
La la
This is
la la
Mohamed
la la.
Salah. Probing pass.
Oui.
Celtic are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right
He's
players for
playing
that.
good here.
Now that's well seen too.
मलाई वो राख्नै दिइरहेको छैन,
That is a little
बल ही
overcrossed.
राख्नै नै दिइरहेको छ।
Eto'o, he's being urged to shoot.
क्या ही घटिया पास।
That's a throw.
अरे वो भी नेपाली का ए सुबेद सेफ बोला ना आपने। सुबेद सेफ वैसा नाम नहीं होता है नेपाली का, सुबेद होता है नाम,
Van Dijk.
बट ये सिर्फ वो
It's Batistuta.
मुस्लिम का होता है ना, मुझे लगता है।
It's a searching pass.
किसका होता है सिर्फ,
Pedri.
मुझे भी वो पता तो
It's
नहीं
right
है।
left. And it's Pirlo. Now it's Eto'o. Out towards the flank. Eto'o.
कहना बड़ा मैन
Rankpush. The pass is intercepted. Pirlo. This might spell danger. And that's left him on the
Penalty.
surface.
Penalty for Real Madrid.
And it is a penalty.
I'm wearing
Celtic
white t-shirt, bro.
presented with a
That's
golden
why.
opportunity here.
Penalty
This to
for
make it 1-0.
Real Madrid. check it. Save it. अरे रे ये कैसा स्क्रिप्ट है भाई।
It's all for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the
ये
pressure.
क्या था भाई, उसने लेट डाइव किया क्या?
Celtic have taken the lead.
नहीं तो ऐसा तो
Well,
नहीं
this will
होता।
present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or
अरे thank
push
you
on
for
with the
subscribing मेरे
opposition.
भाई।
No force to come out.
He was quick to react. Looking for options for movement.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pirlo. There's the whistle for half-time.
इतने अरज़ान चल खाया
Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Oh, what a terrific
Notably
45
making their way
minutes.
home
All
on
three
record
Milan
transportation
के
today. Please
पास।
watch the screen for train departure times from all
Very
local
open,
major
end-to-end,
stations.
ding-dong stuff with so
ऐसे
much to
बंदे से
enjoy.
मुझे सख्त नफरत है।
It's a cracking watch.
ये लोग बस
Celtic go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
सब चले गए।
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Celtic definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And this is Eto'o. There's a youthful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
It's come to nothing. Deftly away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's
इससे
Batistuta.
बढ़िया मैं फंबल कुछ भी नहीं कर सकता।
Pedri, a player so deservedly
What a pass,
decorated with
Pedrito.
praise and glory. Lobbed in behind.
ये क्या था
Cedric, what do you
नेट
think?
डिले
They're
मिस लो
ahead, but they're not playing as if
ये
they
मैच
are.
स्लो
There
हो रहा है
seems to be more of an emphasis on
स्विच ही
protecting
नहीं
the
होता
lead
देखो
than adding to it. It's all gone a
कैसे
little
खेल
timid.
खेलेगा अब
Shot
इस
could be
डेट पे
the
कैसे
shot.
खेलेगा
That's just playing it safe and simple.
ये
Mateus. Zanetti. Mateus. And he was alert to it. Danger averted for now. It's a sharp little ball here. Celtic do have a chance to counter here.
पास ही नहीं होता देखो
Well,
देखो
Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players
Cool, eh,
aren't
eh?
dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He won't be happy with that one. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Roberto Carlos. It's gone for a throw-in.
कैसे भी मुझे टाइम वेस्ट करना है यार ये मुझसे नहीं हो रहा ये नहीं हो रहा है भाई
No throw this time.
ना शूट होगा ना पास होगा ऐसे रेट में तो
Came late in the first
रेट तो
half
अच्छा
here,
है
and
लेकिन
that is the
भाई
difference.
कोनामी भाई आर यू
Score
ऑलवेज
is 1-0.
अगेंस्ट मी भाई ऑलवेज मी कोनामी वाला मूवमेंट हो गया नहीं तो
1-0 as we head towards the end. Cross to the back post. That's a decent clearance. This is Batistuta. Messi
चलेगा
sticks it away.
पता था ये होगा
Right back in
मैं
it.
देखते हैं मेरे
Almost no time remaining. Game still
The
on.
goal scorer.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl.
कभी कोनामी हमको धोखा दे देता है कभी क्या कभी क्या
Absolutely impeccable.
Number 8.
जीवन में हम
Coming on to
दसों
replace him is
दसों हर महीना का काम
Casemiro.
हम दसों में सबसे
There's going to be another change here. That has certainly made things interesting.
Paul really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, they shouldn't be
2
dawdling
added
at this
minutes
stage.
has
They
been
need to get the
indicated.
ball in the mixer and quickly.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. 2 minutes to be added on. That's a little off target.
ये ते पास कर दिया भाई सालाले डोन थे क्या
So it is something for
Game
both,
जीत ही सके थे
but
क्या
ideal for neither. Both parties having
बट नहीं तो क्या पास करता है ना welcome back. Suno. Caraca. के गर्नु यार गेम के हो गया जितिसकेको बल्ल बल्ल जितेको पनि जित्न लागेको पनि पासै दिन एक दिन लाउँछ यार रिस्टार्ट गर्दा गर्दा हेर्नु Sorry. Na 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 na. अब यार टोटेनहाम र म्यान युनाइटेडको गेम हेर्नुपर्छ एकछिनमा होइन चट्ट 6 कतिमा हो गेम ए सुरु भइसकेछ यार आजको लाइभ यति नै गरौँ यार है एकछिनमा आउँछु होला म बरु टाइम मिलाएर गेम हेर्नुपर्छ यार आज त के गरौँ म्यान युनाइटेड भर्सेस टोटेनहाम छ क्या युनाइटेडको अब कमब्याक हेरौँ न साँच्चै कमब्याक हान्न लाग्यो त कडाहरूले लास्ट 5वटा गेममा 5 गेम हारेर रहेनछ है 2 गेम 3 गेम डाइरेक्ट विन भइरहेछ 2 गेम विन ए ल ड्र ओभर खेलिरहेछ त अहिले त युनाइटेडले ओके ल बाई बाई यार